a new class match season. This one is super exciting to me because I've practiced more than I did for the previous seasons. I've actually got a good idea what I'm doing ahead of time instead of trying to figure it out mid-season, which is pretty fun. But I believe the starting scores are different for many players because those that ranked higher in the previous season will start with more points than what I currently have. So it's going to be a challenge if we want to rank high. Our team is as follows. So we're running some evasion, not all in for evasion though. We have more accuracy gear than defensive gear because I don't want to miss. Missing is terrible. We have a lot of accuracy on our Fina as well, and then Mashari is there for two reasons. First, she's cost 70, so she fits the cost. Has really good magic and supportive abilities, and then I'm expecting a lot of light. So she brings the light and dark veil, which could be pretty handy. I would love to run Carbuncle as a VC, I just don't own it, so I had to go for this. But I've tested against Frederika's quite a bit, and Fina is able to survive a fully buffed Frederika's attack by like 200 HP. So it's a very thin margin, but she should not get one-shot, which is pretty important. She's got crazy range, and then aim up. And if I do fight an enemy gunner team, I can potentially break their camp by poking them with the extra range from Lilith's sunglasses. Which gives me one more square range than what a Frederika can get at best. So that could be a tiebreaker. I just hope this gunner team doesn't have a healer, because then I'm in trouble. And then we have Elena as well. She's more of a frontliner. It takes at least 3 hits to kill her, including if they all hit, because of courage. So that seems like a reliable way to have somebody in front and potentially just protect my Fina and Mashari, because as long as these two are untouched, I can keep healing basically forever. So that's the strat. So far it's worked fairly well in scrims, and so let's go ahead with that. Then there's also one more change that I'll make for this season, which is during the matches I will be interacting a lot less with chat than I usually do. And the reason is I want to focus on the gameplay a little bit more. I mean, chat, while it's very fun to interact with, does confuse me a little bit, take away some of my focus, and I want to compete as much as I can. So while I will interact with chat a lot in between the matches, during them I'll try to just go all in. So we have the right matching options, and we are going in. Match 1. Hopefully we don't mess it up. My expectations for opponents this season is probably a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm matching Scion? That's gotta be a joke. Alright. So, for those that are not aware, Scion is the winner of the previous season. And so, you know, probably not a terribly good matchup. But a very interesting one. So, I'll have some fun fighting him. Every team you fight today is really strong, you're barely winning. I know a lot of people have had a lot of practice. For some reason, this season seems to be more exciting for many players. So, we are fighting Mr. Scion. I'm very, very scared of this team. They have good range, good damage, and an engage tool with Tifa. That should be interesting. I'm curious what their vision cards are, though. Should I begin? There's no reason to poke early, to be honest. None at all. And this spot should be safe unless they have Summer Sharpshooter equipped, so I don't need to protect myself immediately. Attack up, missile attack up, agility up. If I win, it'll be a good sign for the rest of my season. Good point. If I do, it'll be pretty damn cool. Don't know if I will, but I'll do my best. So Fina can stay here in the safe spot. That's fine by me. And then what do they choose to do? I'm guessing aim fire from Mashari would make the most sense, unless she's a cleric sub. What I like is Fina has 3 good subs. She can either have cleric to bring some light and dark resistance, which is going to be handy this season, but she has a lot of other good tools she can bring. So let's just drop the Calamity Stronghold right there. Healing power up. And then we can, I guess I can start advancing with Mashari, because she should not get killed that easily by the enemy team members. But it's a tough one. Ideally, I want to just poke them at the very end of the match and win off of that, but I don't know. They have 2 ranged attackers, I've got only 1, so they're gonna have an edge if I don't advance. I do have a way to poke them, but they have a way to heal, which means I need to do it at the very last moment, or I need to one-shot Fina. She's got 14 spirit, decent missile and lightning resistances though, so I think she might survive if I try to poke her. So yeah, pretty scary. I'm not too sure what to expect there. Let's see. If I'm here, where do I reach? I've looked it up before, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 more squares of range, which means I need to be here and have Summer Sharpshooter if I want to even be able to poke. We can try it out. I want to see the damage that I have onto their Fina. If I can potentially one-shot the enemy Fina, then game's mine. And they don't seem to have a Halloween Raryu TMR or anything like that right now. So it doesn't feel that bad for me. Do I have any reason to advance? Not really, to be honest. It's going to be probably just a poke war. Because I'm just going to get gunned down if I try to advance too much. Alright, Council, so they go for the crit rate up. Then Fina moves. Okay. I wonder what they're planning from there. Tifa could advance, could decide to stay there. I'm not sure what she'll pick. What they can do is technically just cover their Tifa's advance and then be very safe. And I'm not expecting to kill Fina that easily because of the physical and magic shield she has. But I've seen some matchups where I could. But the fact that she has an Alex ring with a little bit more tankiness makes me feel like that's likely not to be the case. Should I advance right there? I don't know whether there's any reason for me to advance or not. I'll just cure myself. Why not? And then I can move here at least. It's a little bit closer. So if they decide to shoot me, I'll at least be able to check their damage and see what they can do. So she can reach probably here, from my experience, which would mean she can't poke me in the back. But I'm not entirely sure. I've scrimmed against a lot of teams in this map, not against Frederika. Even though I'm expecting to fight a lot of her. I'm not sure whether she can reach the backline or not. So I guess we'll see. Barrage on... Okay, so that's fine. So they've used one of their barrages, and I now know that they have barely any damage. So, not too bad. Should I go for the nimble movement at that point? Why the hell not? But I think I'll do it here, so that I'm not too close to Fina. Well, it's not gonna matter. Let's just do it here. Now they can poke whoever they like, but I do have the option to heal back, so that doesn't feel too bad. If I'm here, can I hit? No. I need to be here, probably. And I can hit their Fina, but it's nowhere near a kill. And then they will both play, and they'll have a chance to hit me back. So that doesn't feel good at all. I'll instead just move here and use aimed fire again. Or should I just throw in a superior healing immediately? Yeah, I'll do that. Alright. You thought Eris with her CT heals would be much more popular in class matches, Scarlet Warlock? You know what, that makes sense. It would be interesting. The main reason why she's probably not is just because there's so much lightning around. Like, I'm extremely afraid of just getting completely destroyed by those Fina teams. And I feel like that is quite likely to happen. But I guess we'll see. If I had Zombie Raryu's TMR, I could poke much safer, because they would need 2 hits to kill Fina, and then she would come back to life, just run back and heal, and the enemy team would stay poked. Now they've got a chance to hit me. I don't know what they'll choose to do. We'll see. Fina could go for a Mashari attack, I guess. They do that, so yeah, pretty decent damage on me, but we can superior healing it, which is fine. Now it's Fred's turn, and she can choose, again, to poke someone. I don't think she... Oh yeah, she could land a barrage on both my units, so she could do something here, but I wonder what she'll choose to do. And then when we advance, we're probably just going to get stunned. So Vital Sharpshoot chooses to break my barriers, which is fine. It's a really good move for them. Also pushes me back 1 square. So, you know, nothing too shabby here. I can heal it back. That's fine. While advancing a little bit. So we're slowly making our way to the enemy team, I guess. While also slowly using up their AP. I wonder if they can kill Mashari with a chain, though. That would be very, very bad for me. But hey, we're taking it. I don't want to just camp in my corner forever. So here, Tifa, can she land a hit? Good job on your 5-0, Fallen Knight Crimson. Yeah, I wonder if she can hit me. I believe she's got 4 square range attacks. So yes, she can, but not her limit break. Limit break should be a 3 range square. I'm not entirely familiar, and it's funny because I've played Tifa, but I seem to struggle with knowing her range. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go there, but then I would be in barrage range, which is kind of scary. And I will be healed anyways, so I don't really need to. But yeah, no matter where I sit, basically I'll be in barrage range, so does it really matter? I guess not. Evildoers beware. The extra evasion might help me, but yeah, let's go for that. And then I need to move quickly. Nope, skip the turn. That's bad. It's not terrible bad, but it's not good. Can I poke from here? Nope, I can't. Can I poke from here? Probably, but I'm then in range from everybody on their team. And they're all going to play, which means I probably just die if I do that. So I'm just gonna wait and renew the aim fire buff, I guess. Again, don't want to commit my Fina to die, because the second she dies, I lose the matchup. Because they will still have full life while I won't. So, Hirata, here we go. Now they all play together, which means I believe if they all hit my Mashari, they could potentially kill her. She only has a single barrier left. So Mashari's Sparkle Shower into Frederika's attack, especially if she uses the Defense Penetration move, would probably be a kill. We'll see what happens. So, we lose half our HP there. If they manage to kill me, I believe they win. But they've used 2 out of 4 Sparkle Showers now. So I'm just gonna keep count of those. Frederika, 108 AP left. Can go for a pretty heavy poke. It's 30. She has to do 3,700 HP. Can she do it? Oh wow, yes she can, and not even with difficulty. So, good information from our first match, but we're not winning this anymore, I believe, because I have to advance Fina to cast full life, which is probably just losing immediately. So that does prove to me that my team cannot advance into Gunners as well as I would want it to, and so I have to play it even more careful. What's my play with her then? Do I even want her to advance? 86 AP left, 2 Sparkle Showers left, Tifa as a bodyguard in front with good protection. I probably don't want to advance, to be honest. I'll just throw the Stellar Marathon for the AoE resistance. And then I'll move here. Yeah, give him a barrage. Really good idea. I should do that, right? No, I'll move here. Because at that point, I need to try something or I'll just lose. So I can Sparkle Shower, option number 1. I can try to full life, option number 2. Full life does resolve, but then I'll get killed. So is it worth the trade? I mean, I feel like I have to, so I'll try it, and then I'll probably lose. Yeah, okay, so I misplayed by putting Mashari in front of the chain. I need to make sure that Fina into Fred does not poke me. I feel like that's the scariest matchup. If this enemy team did not have a healer, I could have poked them a long while ago and then just ran away. But because they do have the healer, it's very hard for me to do. And then, since my Fina's focusing on something else, I am weak to the stun, which exactly lands, as I expected. That was probably a 60% stun, So he was lucky that it lands, but then again, I played poorly by giving him the chance to do it. Yeah, it was 66%. If I had not gotten stunned, I would have a pretty good shot of doing something there. But I guess we'll see what happens. So they arm shot my Fina. Fortunately for me, do not get the disable. But now, yes, I have a unit that's back, but they can finish my Fina, which is why I'm saying this match is over. The second Fina dies, especially with a stunned Elena. There's nothing I can do. And I need to kill Tifa 3 times. Well, 2 times because of Courage as well, while she's buddy blocking. So yeah, very, very difficult situation to be in. Let's see what Frederika can do. Can she? She can either barrage both here, because while Elena is stunned, she can't dodge. Or, oh, chooses to barrage. Interesting. Oh, it seems like Elena did dodge while stunned. Consider me officially humbled and not knowing the rules. I have a couple options right there, but Fina plays next. What's the CT? 73? 80. I will not have time to cast a heal before they go. Do I have time to cast this, though? No, not either. So, I'm just going to throw down the Hallowed Ray #1 and pick up a crystal. Hope that it allows me to survive. I don't think it will, but if it does, hey, good stuff. So, what can I do? I can Sparkle Shower both these backline units, or I can heal. Tough call. I'm gonna take the poke. Is it the best call? Well, possibly not, but now it gives them the choice, whether they heal or try to go for kills on my team. Musheri's probably gone. If she can take 2 hits, I'm happy. But yeah. Phoebe, yeah. Their Tifa took surprising damage from my Musheri. That's very fun. I just wish the stun had not landed, but then again, I gave him the opportunity to land it, so that's on me. Okay, looks like they lack in the accuracy department, which is very good for me. So now, a first stun turn, I believe. That was a second stun turn already, so we are no longer stunned, but they hit us once. Musheri has like 1 HP remaining at that point. What's going on with their Fred? She has lost half HP. I'm killing Fred probably with my next attack. So that's interesting. Uses the Sharpshoot, finishes off 1. So that's what we're looking at right now. We have lost somebody, which means if we can't kill their Tifa, we are just done. But we need several attacks to kill Tifa. Also, what's the remaining AP? 21, 22. I am doing fine in the AP department, so that's pretty good. So I guess we're going for the Tifa kill. If we can. So, there we go. A little bit of poke. You got 3 Fina on enemies out of 5. Yep, I'm expecting a ton of Finas on this map. So they've got 2 choices there. They can hit and back, or they can commit more for their hits. Chooses to do the whirling uppercut, and then do they run away? That's the big question for me. Do they run or do they fight? They run. Okie dokie. Can I hit them? No, I can't. Ooh, that is bad for me. Very, very bad. At least I can do that. They can proc the Courage in the meantime, but, you know, I'll have something going for me. So let's see what they choose to do. They're going to have the chance to heal back their team, which is really bad. If they move their Frederika here and their Fina in the middle, they will be able to use stuff on basically everyone. Which I'm expecting them to do, but I guess not. For some reason, they are not confident with that play, so I'm fine with that. So I get the chance to heal back my Elena, who still hasn't taken any serious HP loss. Well, yeah, it's not, I don't believe it's a hit and run team. It's more of they're using a hit and run strategy right now. But I have a major issue right now, which is the fact that I think I've already lost, to be honest. I don't think there's a way for me to finish off Tifa, because Tifa has immunity to dying at least once, which is going to be very hard for me to crack. So I'll see if I can make anything happen there, but I don't think so. Full life, I've already used it, sadly for me. That would be the solution I need. But yeah, it's over. I don't even know why I advanced, because there's only so many turns left, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. They're gonna win by turns at that point. Yeah, chooses Odin, that's fine, it's gonna poke me, but it's not gonna kill me. A turn victory. Alright, so I also have to be very careful of running into turns, it would seem. So they use the 100% hit chance move. I can move all the way there, but can't reach anybody, which means the only person I can actually reach is Tifa, and I have to be here for it. So, you know, lots of options. Why would I do that? Yeah. I'll take that, it's just fun. At that point, it's GG anyways. All the remaining turns are his, so. So, the key takeaway, the key mistake that I've made this match is thinking that Mashari would survive 2 hits when she did not. So she could only take a single hit. And so we're drawing because they have 1 more unit still alive. Okay. Alright, let's not make that mistake in game 2. Fina into Frederika does kill my Mashari. So, you know, our first match was against the winner of Season 1. That's pretty exciting. I want to say we got close, but to be honest, not really. It wasn't a good match for us. But now we know what Fred can do, which is good information. So let's just not screw up the remaining rest of the season, and as long as we don't lose, we'll be fine. So we fight another Frederika, duh. Probably has a Fina as well. It's really what I'm expecting, like Fred, Cloud, Fina, and teams most of the time. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong. No! Mono Lightning with a single gunner on their squad. This enemy team, I'm not scared of. I don't really see what they can do against me. Like, Fred can poke, but she can't one-shot anyone. And so it comes down to, can the other guys follow and poke me as well? But they have to advance close to me. And so, as long as it's not 2 gunners firing at me, I feel like I'm safe. Aren't starting positions a bit too far for a team that requires going forward? Yes and no, baby. The reason why I'm with these starting positions is that I don't get sniped by a faster team before I have barriers on. And my team technically isn't designed to go forward, it's designed to wait for the enemy team to engage, because I have Summer Lilith's DMR to poke the enemy team while they're still, while they can't fight back. So previous matchup, I played it poorly by advancing. I probably should have just waited. It is Raindell the Bold, Mako. Good morning. So they currently have physical shield and defenses up. They're going for early buffs while advancing, which is exactly what I want them to do. So, perfect. We're going to use aimed fire on turn 1. Just because after I use Summer Sharpshooter, this allows me to have another longer range attack. You already rushed through your matches today, Mako. How did they go? We're going to drop the Calamity Stronghold. It's a ton of extra magic on everybody on our team, so that is pretty relevant. And then I can start putting Mashari in front just so she's a good bodyguard. So, there we go. Sylma could go for a lot of missile resistance there, so that could have an impact. I wonder what they'll choose to do. Aimed fire? Sure. Saw us carry Corwell, but managed to make him solo. Alright, that's cool. Corwell, wow. I'm surprised that he's getting played. Here, I mean, I know from previous testing that the enemy Frederika cannot kill anybody on my team, but I can't reach anybody from here, so, you know, we're just gonna begin the superior sharpshooter plays and have some fun with that. Now let me look at the map right here. Fred will be able to vital sharpshoot me. What about the other guys? Well, they seem to want to advance, but I don't want to give them a hit right now. So I'm just going to stay here and do this. You're surprised to see Elena being used, to be honest. Yeah, well, Elena, I would say, is more of a funny frontliner with Courage. That's really her edge. Like, remove Courage from her kit, nobody would play her. But because she has it, I feel like she does a pretty good job. Yeah, I'll go here. You know what? Because if the enemy Fred goes and poke me from that position, that means that I'm able to hit them back, which I'm very comfortable with. Thank you, Eon. Honestly, the TUT Cup was a crazy fun one, and I feel like it could have really gone either way. It's mainly a matter of luck of the draw in terms of guessing the enemy teams. Double resistance, yeah, so they do go for like as much missile resistance as they can get, but I have way better healing than what their team has, which means I'm very comfortable in my current position. Can Ninus come? Nope. Can she hit me? Nope. So I can advance a little bit and still be very much safe. Blah, 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 blah. Do I need Cure the Field? Is it saving me against anything they have? Sleep, Confusion, and Charm, they don't really use these status effects too much. So what if I just start curing myself? That feels comfortable. So I'm going to advance here and just hope that they go for a poke on Mashari. If for some reason they choose to do that, I'll be pretty happy with it. Maybe they won't, maybe they'll try to go for Fina or go around, but with my current Summer Sharpshooter buff, this position just feels safe for me, so that's fine. Hey, first time viewer, well, welcome, Mai. And I'll do my best to have good luck. So far we've lost one, but I'm planning on winning all the other 4. So Vigilance, interesting. It's a bold choice, but not one I like. Vigilance increases evasion, but it decreases your elemental resistances, which means they will be taking increased damage from my attacks right now. So for me, that feels like a risk that is unnecessary. I can poke 1, and if I move to this square, I can poke 2, but poking 2 feels very useless. So I'm just gonna poke 1 and be satisfied with that. 40, 60, yeah, that's decent damage. Yeah, we're almost killing her. So they can heal back, but now she's lost a significant amount of HP. Yeah, why would they use Vigilance? They don't need the AP, and the evasion clearly isn't going to make a difference. So all they did by using Vigilance there is make themselves take extra damage. If we're looking at Frederika's elemental resistances right now, see the negatives here? That's crazy, it's super high. And so, you know, why give yourself a 17% light weakness? That is Vigilance. There is no reason ever. This is a bad ability. It's just, she's not evading enough to make use of it. It's probably not level 20 Vigilance. I believe it decreases elemental resistances by 10 at level 20. And so it's probably level, like, 2, 3. But maybe I'm wrong. I honestly never use it, so I didn't look into the move that much. Oh, unit resistance. Cute, cute. Now, what we really want is for one of our team to not die. That is level 20. Wow, okay. That's just a shitty move then. So we're just going to give ourselves a little bit of evasion. I don't believe they've buffed their accuracy yet, so we're going to group. And, you know, if they do choose to barrage, I'm happy because they're avoiding my Fina. So it's a win-win situation for me. Because right now, their Fred is in a risky spot. I can kill Fred very easily if she doesn't move to safety in the back. And I don't know whether she can hit without moving forward. So either she chooses to do that, the risky play, move forward and do something, or she goes back to safety and then gives me the chance to charge up my next assault. So it's a comfortable position. Yep, goes back, uses aimed fire, perfect. Zenith lost to Yuna Elena Vistral. Oh, that's very, very interesting. So should I move forward at that point? I believe the answer is no, I should not. There is no reason for me to commit any further than this. I can just poke with Fina and eventually win. So I'm just gonna wait, actually, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I need to double check. Am I still not in range? Actually, he can poke me, and she can poke me. So I believe I've made a mistake. I should have moved back at least 1 square, but that's fine. If I'm here, can't hit. If I'm here, pretty sure I can only hit 9S. So yeah, right now, I'm at the spot where I need to throw down another Summer Sharpshooter and keep poking. Again, they could advance back with their Fred, but if they do that, I'm going to kill her. So I don't think they will. Red Mage sub Vistral, that seems very spicy. I wonder how the match went. So yeah, they can go here, and if they have stun hacking, they can use it on Mashari right here. And, you know, do some damage. Probably not a lot, pretty bulky, but they can get some damage. can the two of them kill her? No, I don't think they can. So yeah, they do have stun hacking, and they get the stun. I feel like the status effects are unlucky in my disfavor right now. But that is very much fine. I'm still comfortable with that. Look at how little damage I take. What's the range of Sparkle Shower? It is the same range as Barrage or Sharpshoot. So very, very long range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have to move one more square forward if they want to do anything, which they don't do. Perfect. Well, Mr. Ninus, I can do this, or I could do this. Either way, I feel like I'm not really doing much to you. Am I right? Yeah, clearly. He's just not taking any damage, it would seem. Well, you know what? That much is decent damage. It is using up my AoE attack, which means I don't want to do that. I'll just Crystal Shine Bright him. Boop, boop. It's 2 hits, you know, so it's a decent attack. And then they were probably pre-healing Ninus. No anti-magic wall, interesting. So Mashari takes her stun turn. I can remove stun using my... what's her name? Using Fina's heal, which is a really good thing. But in this specific occurrence, it was not good. Now, if he goes here, it's his last turn with Frederika, so she needs to make it count. She could throw down a barrage, or she could use a vital sharpshoot to break one of my barriers. She has a couple options, but it's her final turn. Yeah, they did have a barrier. Yeah, they replaced a 30% barrier with a magic-only 50% barrier Black Garden, so their new barrier is better. And again, they're like, please kill us. We do not want to live, so we're going to use Vigilance one more time. I'm joking, of course, but that is the impact of using Vigilance. So right now, yeah, for some reason, we are able to poke them, and so we'll take it. So we finish off Fred, and at that point, they have 2 remaining people, and I don't know what they can do. So there's currently a 2-hit chain onto this guy. I can follow that up with the LB, and that's likely a kill. Because I have a pretty good chance of critting at least one of those hits, so I'm going to take that. Typically, I like keeping that for when I do have an AoE. Maybe they don't know Reflex won't proc. True, maybe they don't know that. So yeah, we take out Ninus with the chain, so that's pretty good. And then Sylma's left alone against the rest of our team. And yeah, the second we crack their gunner, they're done. There's nothing they can do. Yeah, okay, so we lost one, 1-1. Alright, let's immediately jump into match 3, because I do have a limited time this morning. And we are fighting another Ranger team! I feel like they're all ranged teams. And we are fighting Corwell, so probably Corwell, Frederika... No, Corwell, Cloud, Fina. So they were afraid of lightning, probably, and so decided to use Corwell instead. Not a bad pick at all. He's a very, very strong unit, so... yeah. Okay, I am rather scared, but we'll see. They only have no, they have 2 very long-range threat, which means it's just like the Scion matchup. I need to let them advance into me. That's probably what it comes down to. So, Soldier's Honor, great. As long as they don't put a barrier on their Fina, I can one-shot her, which is really good information for me. Focus targeting, so far, no barrier. But they do have the extra range on that guy, which is pretty scary. So I guess I'll begin with aimed fire, because I need the aimed fire to be able to kill. So it's basically aimed fire into Summer Sharpshooter into possible kill. 10%, 10%. Yeah, she's weak to missile in this setup. Doesn't have any light resistance either, so I'm feeling fairly comfortable. If I don't move, she's going to have a single turn. Either she's going to move here, chooses... okay, this position here. I think... yeah, oh, damn it, they use Knight's Blessing. That's unfortunate. I would have had potentially the kill with a fully buffed up Mashari. But with Knight's Blessing, even though they have some missile weakness still, I'm pretty sure I don't kill. So that's a tough spot to be in. And then what about Corwell? He's got the range, but what are their VCs? What's their damage? It's probably not going to be that high. It's going to be very, very high, but not Frederika levels. So that's something I'm comfortable with. I'm just going to move Mashari here. Again, just trying to open up a path for her to start moving forward. Then let's check her damage. No damage from here. Neither from here. Yeah, we just can't reach for now, so. Risky position. Let's just use Summer Sharpshooter. So now we have the 1 extra square of range, and they are right here. So right now, my ideal position would be right behind Elena, which I can't get to. So I'm just going to stay here. Or I can move forward 1 square, I guess, because they're probably not going to be able to poke me that easily yet. Tempered My Resolve is probably pretty good to use right now, so we're going to throw that right here. And from here, Corwell can hit me, but he's the only one on the enemy team that can do so, because Fina doesn't have any range up buff just yet. So that doesn't feel like it's too much of a risk. And then Cloud has no range. He's more of a bodyguard for their team, who's going to poke me while I try to advance, if I ever do. So I guess we'll see. Uses another buff on Cloud, so that's fine. What does Corwell do? Does he choose to attack? He could use Dispel Spread right there, which is pretty good. It's not a bad ability to use at all, but he doesn't have bells. He only has 47 AP, so I can actually technically advance into him rather safely. Chooses to give himself some resistances, and then moves into my a more dangerous position. Now, he's got quite a bit of AP at 70. And then Fina, my dear Fina, what can you do without range up? Yeah, you can give yourself range up. That is a very wise move. What now? Good question. Should I advance? Is basically the big question for me. They can heal back. They have the Cloud bodyguard, but only low movement Cloud. And then naturally, you know, Corwell damage, which seems like it could be a pretty big threat. No reason to throw that out, so I guess I'll just throw this over here. I don't need to advance very quickly into them. There's no reason for me to do that, so I'll just, you know, make sure that I take as little damage as I can while I am slowly making my way to the enemy team. Nimble movement here feels comfortable to me. I don't see a reason to do anything different. Maybe move here, actually. Does that put me in range of Cloud? It might, so I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, I'll just stay here, save some CT. That's not too bad. Now, what can Fina do is the interesting question. Nothing from here, of course. From here, can probably not hit still. From here, she could hit Corwell. But do I care about hitting only Corwell? Not really. I do also want to hit Fina. Well, that's pretty good, because their Fina will have to move back to me if she wants to do anything. And so I'm just able to hit both for basically for not free, but yeah, that feels fairly safe. I say that, but maybe now that their Fina has aimed fire, I think the enemy Fina could poke me back, and Corwell as well, so maybe I just misplayed and gave them a good hit. I'm not too sure. If I did, and they can kill my Fina, I'll be forced to advance, while they can potentially heal back, so maybe I messed it up. Keenblade? Great, yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter much. My Elena's casting, yeah, but she's casting Nimble Movement. So yeah, that's fine. What I'm hoping now is just that enemy Fina doesn't reach, but she clearly does. So I'm pretty sure I fucked it up. She can target here. So Sparkle Shower does hit, yeah. Yep, messed up, I think. So now I'm forced to advance into them. While I don't, yeah. I think I forced it too much. Yeah, the map clearly favors ranged units more than anything. There's not an ounce of doubt about it in my mind. So, oh yeah, please do that. Thank you. I was wondering how it would ever reach your team. That's clearly gonna help me. Yeah, thought you would. So now we no longer have any buffs, but Corwell's out of AP, so, you know, that's one threat out. Fina can keep firing, but I'm expecting this player to default probably more to healing themselves. And then, yeah, she takes yet another turn because of the buffs, so I might be in a spot of trouble. We'll see. Yeah, Sparkle Shower, everybody. Alright, that's probably GG at that point. Bonjour, ma belle. But we'll see. We'll do what we can. If I move here, can I hit anybody? No, I can't. So I need to be here. And then they dispelled my nimble movement, but they can't keep doing that. Do I want evasion or nimble movement? I need the mobility. Otherwise, I just lose. So, Warning has that. Yeah, Corwell is very, very good. And to be honest, I did say that I scrimmed a lot this season, and every player I scrimmed against was not playing Gunners. So it's the one matchup that I haven't been able to practice as much. So we'll just see how it goes. You don't think it got dispelled? You're right, actually. It did not get dispelled, so I don't know why I used it. Well, I guess it's fine. So Cloud uses Ascension. He has a chance to miss, so that feels a bit weird to me, but it will break the barrier anyways. Yeah, so misses. Great. Now, Fina's probably going to go for the heal, and then we'll see what happens. Fina needs to get away from me, otherwise I'm just going to kill her. But I no longer have any barrier, I no longer have any buffs, so my Elena is not going to hit that hard. Yeah, so casts a heal, starts moving back. As expected. Now, can I reach? I can't, right? But that would be so funny if I did. What can I do from here? I can kill him. And he has 31 AP. I cannot kill him. But that's pretty good. I'll take my single kill. So, one down. And then their Fina is going to have some trouble running away. Cloud can do a lot right now. Logi, the matches are not going well at all. I seem to have no idea how to handle ranged matchups. And so I keep sacrificing one or more of my unit for no reason. So I need to understand these matchups better and not make those mistakes. Now, Cloud's going to either triple slash or sharpshoot. Not sure which one he'll pick. But that is a major issue because he can then win. Oh yeah, it should be GG at that point. There's no reason why I would ever win, but it seems like this player does not know that Cloud has 100% hits, because, well, Ascension was not a bad move, right? Him breaking my barriers was good, but then this was clearly a mistake. So I'm not sure what is going on. Either way, we're gonna try to reach Fina. Can we? We can't. They picked like the one right position where I can't hit. What should I do from here? Wait? Nah, waiting is not going to help me. I'm going to Crystal Shine Bright that guy. So now he's taken some significant damage. And I mean, Cloud technically has guaranteed hits, but that guy doesn't seem to know, so I'll just look the other way. Without Quicken, you can't manage a rush team. Yeah, it's really hard. Full life does proc, of course. So now all his guys have a chance to go. Corwell can do a lot. I mean, I should not win this. There is no way that Elena manages to 1v3, but I'm having a blast trying. Okay, procs the Courage immediately, so I've lost. Corwell's gonna use Sharpshoot from there. He managed to land one at some point. But I had a lot of fun. Really shitty start to the season, though. So here's the thing. My idea when I was theory crafting this team is that when it's a gunner team, I would not advance, and I would just last minute poke with Summer Sharpshooter. And I have not been doing that. So, you know, I'm too much of an impatient player, and so even if I have a plan to handle this, I'm not using it. So the next time we face a gunner team, we will try the plan. It's going to be boring. We're going to sit back forever and ever and ever until they commit. Or we're going to poke them in the last remaining 3 turns with Summer Sharpshooter. But I guess we'll see. So this time we are facing another Fina, but the Fina has, you know, 2 other carries. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, Mage, I just want to play, that's true, but yeah. You want to play range and not camp? I don't like camping. I just don't like doing that, but you're right that I probably have to. Against their team, I'm not expecting their Fina to be able to kill me. I mean, my Fina is pretty bulky too, so I'm not really afraid of her dying from this position. Your losses were to non-missile campers. Playing gunner team in this map is kind of fun. Yes, I guess it is. But it's also, you know, you're playing gunner in a large map with quick and band. For sure, gunner is going to be the main thing. The rule set does favor Gunner, but that's fine. Yeah, they're really hard to crack. Here we go. I want the magic up buff to be onto my Fina so that she has all the damage she can get. Because this enemy team is going to take a beating. Oh, you run all magic? Yeah, Gunner kind of destroys all magic. Now that's probably barrier. It has to be. If it's not Mashari TMR, they're just dead. Actually, with 3,700 HP. Oh my poor Fina. I am sorry, but you are dying in 2 turns. Okay, so it's a semi-shadow, probably starts moving into me. I'm gonna start casting this, move forward. Tifa, you already have courage, so what's your second buff? Should I go for their Fina first, or should I just wait for her to advance and do something? I wonder. Oh, well, if they're so nicely giving me an AoE on the other guys, I mean, it's kind of tempting to take it. So I can't hit the enemy Fina without Summer Sharpshooter. But I could go here and try to poke their Kitone. What's my hit chance? 15%. Utsusemi is a bit of an issue here. So, you know what? Fine by me. They don't have any CT up. Their Kitone still can't reach. So, I'm just going to stay safe in my little corner. Now, enemy Fina, you can't... Well, I mean, if you move here, you can hit me. You can't kill me. Chooses to join with the other girls. Great. What is she casting, though? Is it a cheer to give Protect to somebody? That would make some sense. I'm just going to Light Veil these guys. I want to make sure that my Fina wins the Fina. You thought Cloud meta was dead? Seemed like all you encountered auto class match features Cloud. I'm not surprised. Cloud is going to be there all forever. So they regen. Okay, that's cute, I guess. The regen is maxed, but, you know, 500 HP a turn is probably not going to make a difference. Limiter off. Effect range up. Agility up. Great. Now, you need to move forward, or I'm just going to gun you down. Why? What are you... What's going on? Okay. Well then. Goodbye, Fina. I did say I was going to one-shot her. Who knew? Bar Thunder. Oh, that's spicy. Not a lot of players use Bar Thunder. So I did miss the enemy Tifa, but we hit the other one. I didn't even check their vision cards, but it has to be full evasion. Well, regen isn't bad. It's just that the odds that it makes the difference between, you know, needing an extra hit or not are very low. In my opinion. Yeah, before I do that, let me just look at what their actual VCs are. Now, I could just move back in camp, right? I probably should, in terms of what is the optimal play, but it's just not my style. So I'm going to advance and fight now. So, here we go. Now, I have a stop immune Elena, but I don't have a stop immune Mashari. So they could do something here. Not sure what. So I'll have to check their range. Well, right now she's not in range to do anything. Oh, she doesn't even have Shikuchi. Yeah, she can't do much. I'm just gonna go back right here and give myself the Calamity Stronghold again. Which, I don't know, does it prevent stun? I don't think it does, right? Ah, sadly it doesn't. That would be so good. So with this, we are looking at a 2-win, 2 losses today. And I don't like talking too early, but I don't see any way that they can swing that bat their way. Unless, you know, they manage to stop, I guess, Fina, maybe, but even then. 22% hit chance, great. That's odds I like to see. What about the other girl? Can I poke her? Probably would have to go closer. 71. Alright, my chances on the other girl are pretty high. Can they hit me from here? Nope. Well. Alright, Tifa. Guess you're taking this hit. Incoming 21 win streak? Oh yeah, for sure. I messed up the gunner matches early, but I'm gonna win all the next matches. 47% chance to kill. Yep. Too low for my liking. I'm just gonna use Evildoers Beware. And stand my ground. Now they have to advance. I mean, I might have hit it, but there's really no reason to commit right now. Tifa. You can't hit me, but you can use a buff, I guess. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to you. Because the second she moves, if she just does nothing, she could have potentially left. Chooses to buff her offense, which is not a bad call, but she's in a risky spot now. Because I can Hallowed Ray her. Yep, and that's the Courage Bruct. And, mainly, more defenses for me. But, I did sacrifice Macherie for this, so now, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I have seen one KB so far, in a Gunner team. So now they can Kitone stop my Macherie. I don't know that they want to do that, because they need it for Fina, but if they choose to stop Macherie, I'm okay with it. So, I guess we'll see. Also, it's a semi will wear out if she does anything other than that, which means no more evasion, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to hit Kitone. Okay, so we won match 4. Okay, moving on to the final match of today, and I will stay true to my resolution. If we fight Gunner, I'm camping the fuck out of them this time. I don't usually do that, but we'll try. So, they have a Cloud, so I'm expecting Cloud, Fred, Fina. It's the team that I'm thinking. No, Cloud, Sylma, Fred. Which is better for me because they have fewer healing, which means I can fairly easily do the last-minute poke strat. Quite a number of Cloud Keenblade around. Yes, there is. So let's see what they choose to do. They have the option of getting a ton of missile resistance. They can get their barrier up. Alright, okay. Knight's Blessing first. Great, barrier. That's standard. What else? That team again. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of that team again this season. I'm expecting enemy Fred to be everywhere. Oh, you wanna give me the ability to check my damage? Sadly, my range is shitty and I can't. But I wish I could. So I'm just gonna use Aimed Fire now. Start stacking up that damage. And stay here in my comfortable little corner. I mean, if I were to advance, like, what would happen? He would immediately Keenblade me and kill me. So there's no reason at all for me to do that. Fortunately for me, the only one that can do anything on their team is Fred, so that's a little bit of an edge that we might have. So we're just going to throw down the Calamity Stronghold and comfortably move Macherie right there in a safe spot from where I can heal her back a ton. And then Fina, can you hit? Should you hit? I can hit both. If I do that, enemy Fred can hit me back. And then they can Keenblade into enemy Fred, hitting me a second time. And then they win. So because of Keenblade, I feel like I can't do that play. I feel like Luel's time to shine? Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm just gonna give myself some extra range and wait. Hoping that if I keep taking single actions, I'm gonna be able to lap at some point, perhaps. And I will temper my resolve. Also, since Frederika is the only one that can hit me, and I have Courage, I'm going to move here so that she starts wasting abilities, and I'm going to be able to heal back, potentially. If they do pop the Keenblade right away, great. They're still not going to take 3 turns, probably just 2, which means that they'll have used this important tool, and I'll be able to heal back to full. So that's my, that's the theory for me moving here. Might be wrong, but that's my idea. Luel cannot handle Fina. She will die in 2 arrows, and the first one will do 60 to 70% of her HP. Like, she can be built with missile resist, but she has high faith, so I'm expecting her to take significant damage. So, do they choose to hit Elena? It's a trick question. I hope they do. Nope. Nope, chooses to Aimed Fire. Cute. Do they choose to... Yeah, probably not a Keenblade right now. There's no reason they would. Okie dokie. Inherited Tyranny, and then probably not moving. They want to keep giving me the AoE, which is fine. I'm comfortable with that. Alright. That is fine by me. If I start casting a heal on Fina, is that going to resolve? When is that going to resolve? After Sylma, but too early. So I guess no reason to really do that. I'll just wait. Oh yeah, no Keenblade. You're right. If they don't have Keenblade, I can go ahead and poke very safely. Because I'll take a single attack from their Fred, and I don't expect the single attack to kill me, from what I've tried in previous matchups. Actually, let me just double check their VCs, because that's a little bit scary. Oh yeah, it is the maxed out damage setup. So I have to be here. It's too tempting. I can't resist. And then I just hope they don't have the damage to kill me. I mean, I've seen it. They have to use Vital Sharpshoot, and Vital Sharpshoot, even if it crits, left me at 200 HP. The thing I'm not sure of is they have 2 Lightning Affinity with Lightning Attack up, and that might be the difference. But I'm not sure, so I guess we'll just have to see. I've also decreased their accuracy, but they will be able to reliably hit Fina, so I'm just not sure. So I'll use Honor again, that's fine. He should be a non-factor in this match. Where can their Cloud reach from there? Here. Yeah, if he advances here, I am killing him with Elena. So this is a comfortable spot to just boost my stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Defense up, not going to matter. Yeah, she needs to use Vital Sharpshoot on Fina. If she uses Barrage for some reason, I'm feeling very comfortable. And then we'll see. They seem to be getting in position for a Vital Sharpshoot. Or hesitating. Barrage. But why? That does not break my barriers, good sir. And so it does not help you. But that's fine. I'm just making sure that when Cloud does advance, I'm ready to meet him with a full party. So Nimble Movement is up. Mashuri still at full, Fina still at full HP. And then what? Charge, Mashuri. Yep. Mashuri's doing a great damn job, RNJ, so far. So, she's fun. Ooh, Elena, should you move forward? Again, no. There is no reason for me to commit a game that I'm already winning with the defensive standoff. I'm just gonna boost my evasion. Well, I say that, but I could advance because, you know, if Fred's targeting these guys, then I'm fairly safe. But then Cloud. Cloud is a mean person. And he's going to hit me. I don't want to give Cloud a hit. I'm just going to stay here. Fina, can you hit? I don't think you can anymore, right? I mean, if I want to hit, if I move here, do I hit their Fred? Nope. 1 square away from hitting Fred. But the fun thing is, they can't heal, and I can. Should I Summer Sharpshooter? No, they want to advance into me now, so I just need Aim Fire. Fred shot and then moved there, so if she wants to shoot me again, she needs to move forward. This guy can move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is outside of barrage of sharpshoot range, but it might not be. No! Ah, damn it. Maybe I just gave them a double hit onto Fina, depending on if he has range or lore or not, which, I mean, I don't expect him to, and I don't know that it's enough, but maybe it is, and if it is, then they might be able to kill me. I still have barriers on, I know Barrage was not a kill, and I expect that neither is Vital Sharpshoot, so I should be fine. Oh, never mind, okay, so he could Barrage me, there we go. So that's why I should have moved back, and I messed it up by not doing so. But at least he did commit his Cloud now, so I'm still feeling rather confident here. Mashery can't hit Cloud, but Elena can. Aimed fire, great. I'm fine with that. Let's just increase her magic as much as we can, because we did lose Mashery. Limit break? What do you mean? You mean Cloud's gonna LB? That's fine. He should not be accurate. Yeah, he's not accurate. He can only use triple slash. And then this girl can't really do much. On Cloud? Oh yeah, that's probably it. It's not a kill though. How good is that? Not that great. He's tanky. He's a tanky boy. Well, I'm just gonna give myself extra agility then. Try to lap and, you know, start going fast. I can heal back, but they all play in a row, which means if Cloud has the damage to kill me through the barriers, I might be in trouble. I know he was able to do 6k to Fina, so I'm not expecting him to one-shot. He needs to either use triple slash or sharpshoot, and then triple slash into barrage will do it, but it'll only proc courage. So then she would need to follow up. Sylma is blind, so she can't. Either way, she doesn't have the range right now. Chooses to barrage, hits the Mashery for significant damage, so not good for me, because then they can probably kill Mashery with that. Cloud does so much more damage than Fred can do. It's impressive. Barrage again. Oh, hits both as well. Really bad for me. I believe I lost. Which means I really just can't handle gunners at all. My team that I thought would do well does not. It's fun to play, but since everybody's playing gunner, it's tough. Now, I need to kill Cloud. If I don't, I lose. But if I do move there, I might lose as well, because I'll be in range to get poked by everybody. So it's not really a good thing. I mean, I have to. If Cloud survives, I just lose. But it's not a positive thing at all. What would happen if I tried to advance earlier, I wonder? Hey, thank you for the sub, M-Beetle. And officially, welcome as a sub. So Sharpshoot procs the first instance of Courage, which is fine, it is to be expected. And at that point, Elena plays again, but she can't really do much. I mean, I can hit her, but to really no avail. I can pick that up, but I don't think it saves me from a bunch of other Sharpshoots. And so I'm pretty much done. I don't know, the healing from crystals is usually pretty good, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, 2,000 not enough. So now they can use Unevadable Pain if they want to. Wait, what happened? What happened, Mako, is I tried to move back with Fina but ran out of time, and so I stayed in range of the enemy Cloud's barrage, and his barrage was 6k and just one-shot me. So I lost Fina to a Cloud barrage. And then after Fina was done, I had to advance, but it was impossible to advance into a Cloud with the rest of my teams. So I messed it up.